Attention, attention, you see what I got on. Today's the day. This is the Mark of the Great, appearing courtesy of FOF TV. That's Facts Over Feelings TV. And we talking to the legend, the man, the bandit, the illest lowlife ever, Prince Polo. Let's go, man.
Bad, I forgot to say Prince Polo.
What's good, my B? FOF TV, man. Happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man.
We here. Today's the day, man.
It's time to get to this.
May the truth set them free, man.
Yeah, Facts Over Feelings TV.
Yeah, man.
Like I said before, welcome.
I heard y'all don't do no capping up here.
At all.
Y'all want facts up here.
At all. You hear him?
Well, I'm gonna give y'all facts.
Facts Over Feelings TV, FOF TV.
Let me give y'all facts, man.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Let me give y'all facts today, man.
Well, we heard all the intros. Fuck all this. Let's get right to it. Who's Prince Polo?
Shit, man. Listen, man. Prince Polo, aka P Polo, man. One of the illest motherfucking lowlives ever.
Damn,
Now,
it's a big statement.
yeah. Hey, Boostin' Billy, B Bill, my brother, my guy, he's the greatest lowlife ever. I'm just the illest lowlife ever.
You stamping that.
I'm stamping that. He definitely is the greatest. I'm just the illest.
So with that, for FOF TV, for me, because a lot of these questions are questions that real motherfuckers want to know.
You
We don't
already-
cap on FOF TV.
That's why I'm here, because I heard about it.
Give us one of the wildest boosting stories you could remember. I need the wildest shit ever that you remember.
You know, the wildest shit that Prince Polo did, you know, a lot of dudes like name dropping. I like to talk about me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So the wildest shit I did ever, one of the wildest shit, I ran in the department store, ran up the escalator. A makeshift balcony was on the side of the elevator, so I jumped over the escalator and stripped the whole mannequin for all the Polo it had on.
Damn.
Wild shit. Nigga was young. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what was your favorite department store, mall? Matter of fact, what was your favorite mall to go to? It could be anywhere.
Yeah. My favorite mall, when I was turned up like that,
Yeah.
gotta be Cherry Hills Mall, New Jersey. Yeah, I got stories out of there.
Okay. What was your favorite department store? Was it in Cherry Hills?
Nah, my favorite department store come from Philadelphia, downtown Philly. Matter of fact, John Warnermakers is a department store, the first in the U.S.
Ever?
ever. John Warnermakers came before any department store.
Before Macy's,
Bloomies,
Bloomies, Neiman,
all that stuff came later. But John Warnermakers, they closed down now, but we talking about like 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
That was my department store. That's why I actually stripped the mannequin for all the Polo we had on. The Suicide Ski, but it was called the Downhill Ski Man back then.
Yeah.
I stripped the whole shit and John
That's the
Warnermakers.
shit with the outline of the ski man going down, right?
Yeah, with the stars and all
The
that.
star. Oh, yeah, that was the shit in the street.
Yeah.
That was a status symbol in
That's
Brooklyn.
definitely a status symbol. You had that. You was actually crushing the round ski man that was sledding like this. But when it came out with the downhill ski man, which is the big ski, yeah, crushed it.
So you said you liked Cherry Hill Mall, and then you was a John Warnermaker in Philly. What were you doing all the way down in Philly?
Oh shit, man! Listen, man. You know, I'm what they call a super trife lowlife.
Not a lowlife.
Not just a lowlife.
Okay.
Like I said in another interview I did, Chronicles of a Real Bandit, I said it was only a handful of super trite flow lives.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And I went to Philly trapping. I didn't go to Philly boosting. I went out there to get drug money.
Was there low lives in Philly?
Not at all.
At
Not
all?
at all. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We talking about 89.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no low lives out there.
Did none of them wind up being down there, or you were just doing you?
Yeah, I went out there to get some drug money
Okay.
with a good friend of mine too. You know what I'm saying? And just so happened, my brother B Bill, his sister Cat Michelle, they
Okay.
had family down there. So
B Bill is Boostin' Billy?
B Bill is Boostin' Billy. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? The actually founder of Low Lives. Yeah, he's the founder of Low Lives.
What you mean I'll get back to that part. I'm gonna come back to
We
that
gonna
later
stand right
on.
back on that.
Yeah, well, okay. He was down there.
Yeah, he was down there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I wound up running into them while I was down there.
So did y'all intent to like start up any low life shit in Philly? Or it was
Nah.
just y'all down there doing you?
Yeah, we was just doing us. I was doing me on some drug shit.
Gotcha.
Of course, B Bill, Boostin' Billy, he came down there on some get money shit.
Because the reason I asked that, not to cut you, there's a lot of Philly rappers, Philly street dudes, they got the name Low attached to their name. Is that a branch off of y'all, or they became Low Lives through y'all?
They became low lives through us. There wasn't no low lives down there.
Gotcha.
So, like I said, we took in 89, 1990. So, I'm down there getting drug money, but I'm also down there boosting and doing robberies.
You
So
know,
that's the super trite shit right there. Not just boosting, no, super trite, you dibble and dabble in many other hustles. You get, listen, when we say money, hoes, and clothes, it's not one level of money.
everything.
It's everything.
Gotcha. So you ever got jammed up out in Philly, or niggas was like, oh, we don't like these New York niggas, or did Philadelphia PD bring any heat to y'all for being down there?
One, my first bid came from North Philly, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? I caught my first case and went upstate, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? But like far as the dudes, down there, nah. Like I said, Brooklyn was already there. Like my block, like my brother. First of all, I come from $1 million block, and that's still in the Utica.
Crown
They was
Heights.
in Crown Heights.
Okay.
They was already down there before I even got down there.
So Brooklyn was already in the building, just
Yo,
like the music said.
This area in North Philly, like 13th and Lehigh, like Sartain Street, you know what I'm saying? Cumberland Projects down there. Like my brother and some other good men, they already laid the foundation down there for New York to be in that section right there. We ain't talking about the whole Philly.
Gotcha.
We talking about North Philly. This section was already established by dudes getting drug money down here and clapping shit up.
And y'all had it booming.
So once I got down there, the ground floor was already laid down.
Flowers was already at your
It
feet.
was already down with the dudes around the area.
Got you. You
Shout
said
out
you-
to Champ, shout out to Mighty, shout out to Derek. Them dudes is from around here.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? So they already embraced me opening the trap up.
Gotcha.
Because it was already established. So now when Boostin' Billy, Cap Michelle, Rich Low, Brickface, when they came down here on some boosting shit, they was getting embraced too by dudes.
Because of you.
Because of
B.
my
Bill and all
block. My
and your
block was already down there, 86, 87, establishing the drug game down there.
Yeah.
So when we get down to 89, the ground floor already laid down.
I hope y'all hear the way this gentleman is speaking. When a nigga is capping, he starts stuttering. This man is direct. His highway is moving. He in the fast lane. Start understanding when a real man is speaking. Well, you said you was locked up in Philly.
Yeah.
You know, we hear stories of how New York prison is and Rikers and upstate. And all. How was Philly prison? You got any stories about prison in Philly
Oh man, I mean,
or Pennsylvania?
I got mad stories. Like I said, my case come out of North Philly, so a lot of people outside of like Pennsylvania, they be really thinking they the only ones got a state system. Like mostly New Yorkers,
Yeah.
you was up north, you was up north, you was up north. You know what I'm saying? When you in the state system, it's called up north in New York.
Yeah.
Well, Pennsylvania is part of up north too.
Got you.
This is up north, PA.
Got
So,
you. Any wild stories from that?
yeah, I got.
Cause you know how New York niggas think we the livest,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
you go to other places,
Yeah.
and you be like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
New York dudes like to think we the wildest and we the turned up, we the littest. Well, Philly, man, Pennsylvania is a whole nother level of wildness, man. And when I say wild, so check it, right? After I run through the county jails, well, you know, I really came through the system from juvenile to the county jail, which is the House of Correction. And from the House of Correction, I went to Holmesburg, which is closed now, but Holmesburg, that's a city jail, but it's equivalent to goddamn Attica.
Shit.
Yeah, Holmesburg was equivalent to Attica, and that's Philly, Rikers Island, Holmesburg. But it was damn near like an Attica. So when I leave Holmesburg to go up state, Pennsylvania, man, listen, man. My first spot that I went to is called Greatest Fall. Greatest Fall, that's like a Clinton. That's like a Clinton. That's a max. Man, listen. My first week there, this is the wildest shit. I can't make this shit up.
Let's get to it.
So, they tell us for breakfast, they gave us cereal, but it wasn't no milk. So, they were like, we waiting on the milk. Man, we had to put water inside the cereal because they can't give us no milk. And the reason why they can't give us no milk, Greatest Fall got their own dairy there, their own farm there.
Shit.
And the lifers actually work on the farm.
Yeah.
Milking the cows. Milking the cows. That's a job. Man, one of the lifers the day before, when I say lifers, I mean somebody that's doing a life sentence.
Forever.
Forever. And Pennsylvania have natural life. New York got life, 25 to life. No, PA got life, period.
Natural life.
Natural life. So
You die, that's when you're bid over.
one of the lifers, they actually stuck they stuck they frank in a cow mouth, and the cow mistaken that goddamn frank for a titty or something like that, and sucked on it for dear life and wouldn't even let him go. They had to call EMS in to tranquilize the cow, to get the joint out his mouth. So it was contaminated after that because they didn't know how long this was going on, so we can't even drink no milk with the cereal. Wild shit right there. That goes on in the PA state system. It ain't gonna get no wilder than that.
No cap.
No cap. It
No
ain't gonna
cap.
get no wilder than that.
You mentioned a gentleman 2 times. You mentioned him as far as being the greatest lowlife ever. Then you mentioned him in Philadelphia. B. Bill, Boostin' Bill. Who's Boostin' Bill?
So, yo, man.
And when did you meet Boostin' Bill?
Okay, so like I said, man, I come from $1 million block, still in the Utica in Crown Heights.
Yeah.
Me, B. Bill, and Cat Michelle, that's his sister. We was neighbors
Okay.
back in the 80s, 90s. We neighbors, across the hall, 4th floor, live across the hall. So I knew them like forever. Mama love, you know what I'm saying? I knew them forever. They knew my mom, knew my brother.
This is
from
childhood.
forever, from childhood.
Okay. So this is
Okay.
before the nicknames and everything. This is origin.
So Boostin' Bill is my next door neighbor, you know what I'm saying? A good friend, a brother of mine, and he's the founder of Low Lives. He started Low Lives. He the first one to throw up the L's and everything.
So you mentioned that twice.
Yeah.
How was low life established in Crown Heights? Because we hear it in some other places, but some speak on it starting in Crown Heights. Some try to give it direction to another neighborhood in Brooklyn, but most say it started in the Heights. How did it establish in that section of Brooklyn?
Well, low lives just started in Crown Heights.
Gotcha.
Then it spread it to Marcus Garvey, Brownsville. But B. Bill, rest in peace, man, to the great. He established low lives. I was personally there. You know, a lot of dudes, they wasn't there. But I was there. They talked like they was there, but they wasn't there. When Mike, which is his name, Mike,
Okay.
Boostin' Bill, he actually threw up the L's like 1988, like May. It was like May, because it was just getting kind of warm, but it was May. Right there on Utica and Eastern Parkway in front of McDonald's. He threw up his L's. He threw up the L's. And when I seen it, I'm like, oh, I started jacking it right from there. You know what I'm saying? I started jacking it right from there.
So he's the first original person to ever throw up the 2 L's.
Yeah, he's the first one. He's the first one. He's the first one. And we just followed suit with that.
Got you. And it happened in Crown Heights in Brooklyn in front of a McDonald's.
Eastern Parkway, Utica, legendary McDonald's.
Not in the city in Manhattan.
No.
In an arcade.
No.
Because we've heard that too.
Yeah. All cat. That's all cat.
Got you. That's what we needed. So we mentioned the other neighborhood, Brownsville, Marcus Garvey. Shout out to all the niggas in
Yeah,
Brownsville.
shout out to Marcus Garvey, man. That's my guys down there, man.
How did they venture over to there?
Oh, man.
Or did they come to you in the Heights?
We got Rack Low.
Yes.
See, I was gonna,
We'll speak on Rack later.
yeah.
But if you need to
say
mention
that-
him-
But to say that is,
Yes.
is to not mention him later.
Okay, so let's mention Rack Low with that connection.
Okay, so Rack Low lived in Crown Heights and Rack Low lived in Brownsville. He had a connection. He's the bridge. And Rack Low was a Ralphie kid. And Rack Low became Low Life from in Crown Heights.
Gotcha.
He didn't become Low Life in Marcus Garvey. No, he became Low Life in Crown Heights. So he took the L's, the 2 L's down there,
That B Bills threw up first.
that B. Bill threw up first and established it in Marcus Garvey.
Were they rocking low? Cause you know we Brooklyn niggas, and Brooklyn niggas wear polo. Was the dudes in Brownsville already wearing low, and were low heads, you know, polo rockers, whatever, before Rack Low even got there? Or did Rack Low, they saw how he was moving with that, and they jacked it and wanted to get down with it, and
Rack Low's a part of them too.
Gotcha.
He's a part of Marcus Garvey. He's a part of them. He's a,
Yeah.
the best of both worlds. So he's in Crown Heights wearing polo. When he go to Brownsville, Marcus Garvey, he's
Yeah.
with his Brownsville niggas.
Okay.
They wearing polo. You know what I'm saying? They was United Shoplifters, is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All that. They was that. Like, you know,
yeah, we know
all-
there's a
all-
lot of
all-
names, and you're getting
all of that shit.
intricate.
All of that shit is short lived.
Yeah.
United Shoplifters, all that shit, Ralphie kids, all that shit is short lived. That shit had 3 minutes of fame, it was over with. Low life supersede all that shit.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he was down there, you know what I'm saying? They was wearing polo down there already.
So y'all, because you know, there was mentioned that he's the Godfather.
Well,
That's what the name they threw out with him a lot. He's the Godfather of low life.
well, to be honest, and technically, he established the L's down there in Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
So technically, he can and call himself the Godfather of Marcus Garvey lowlives. Because before him, they wasn't throwing no L's up down there. So he could. He not Godfather of all lowlives,
Yeah.
like Crown Heights lowlife, but Rack Low, he can be officially Godfather of the Brownsville Marcus Garvey section of lowlives.
I'll mention the name and we'll get back to the name, but isn't Thurston Howell from Brownsville?
Yeah, well, like I know Vic Lowe. I know Vic the Barbarian. I know
Yeah.
Puerto Rican Vic, aka Thurston Howard. That's his rap name.
Yeah.
I was incarcerated when he came up with the name Thurston Howard.
Gotcha. But
So,
he's from there.
He's from the Ville. Yeah, he's from there.
Because a lot of people, but you know what? We'll get back to him. There's some other names I want to mention first, and he needs his own segment. We'll get back to him. We spoke on Rack Lowe. We'll give Thurston or Vic Lowe, like you say, his own time for you to address who he is to you. But I got another name. Av Lowe. Who's Av Lowe?
Av Lowe?
Yeah.
AV?
AV.
AV is a Ralphie kid. Mm-hmm. He's a day one low life. Legendary.
Okay.
Legendary. And we could get into him as far as his family later on. We can go there too. You know what I'm saying? But legendary. AV rock, man. Legendary.
Okay. Rich Lowe.
Rich Lowe. I see you did your homework too, man.
Yeah, man.
I see you did your homework.
I had to make some fucking phone calls, man. I ain't gonna talk to the bandit, the illest low life ever, and not grab some research.
Yeah. Rich Lowe and AV is brothers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? AKA Polo, legendary low life figure, legendary Ralphie kid figure. So yeah, those the bros right there, man.
All right, I got a couple names. Let's see. You got the hand.
Yeah, let's go. I'm here, man. This facts over feelings, man. I'm here.
Carvel. Who is Carvel?
Carvel, legendary low life, legendary Ralphie kids. Actually, Carvel, he was good at graffiti and bombing. Mm-hmm. He showed me a couple of graffiti tags, and I started bombing too. But Carvel definitely legendary.
Nice. Yo, he was bombing.
Yeah.
Okay. You was boosting, bombing, heisting, booking, trapping.
Yeah.
Oh, you was getting to it. I got one more name for now. I'll spin back with some other name. Even heard it in some music, Frizz Lowe.
Oh man, listen. How you get that question, man? How you even get that name? Because I'm asking you this because all of these dudes that's out right now with platforms or being in the media face, they don't really mention him. And it's surprising to me. It's surprising to me that you just mentioned his name.
Okay.
So, wherever you get that
We'll
name
speak
from,
off camera how certain things came and dropped into FOF TV's lap.
Okay.
That's why there's no cap in here.
So-
Because we'll throw names at you that you gotta address. No dancing. Michael Jackson did the dancing. We right to it. Frizz Lowe. Who's he?
So, Frizz Lowe is Curtis.
Okay.
That's Curtis, aka Frizz Lowe, aka Stacks. So, Frizz Lowe, in my eyes, I would say he's the founder and the leader. In my eyes, I could be wrong, but I'm saying what I seen when I came around, 87.
Okay.
I would say Frizz Lowe was the founder and the leader of Ralphie Kids.
Okay. And
Legendary.
gotcha.
To this day,